Welcome to Heart to Heart. I'm Jen Young from Seattle, and today we are with...
I'm Bateman from Wiley, Texas.
We're excited to welcome a young Hearties superfan that most of you know from Twitter. His name is Cade Dortch. Cade, tell us where you're from.
Hello, I am from Edmond, Oklahoma.
Just, 4 hours from now, for me, I think. But so we wanted to have Cade to help us lead this Heart to Heart because today we are chatting with one of our show's young talents, Jaiven Natt, which plays Robert Wolf. Hi, Jaiven.
Hello.
Welcome. Love
Hey,
it.
everyone.
Keeping with the first two episodes, we're just going to pretend we're hanging out at the soda fountain and we're going to pull up a chair and chat.
Yes. Hey, and I have to know, Jaiven, do you actually eat the ice cream mashed potatoes?
Actually, they say you're not supposed to because it was mashed potatoes and there was like stuff all over it and it was like sitting out. But there was a few times where like I had to get real close and I actually got a taste and it did not taste good at all.
All right. To start off, Jaiven, what was your favorite part about filming When Calls the Heart?
Honestly, it's just how much fun we have on set. Like the whole cast, the adults and the kids, just really like fun energy. Everyone's like a family, so everyone's comfortable with each other. We're always cracking jokes and just having a good time. So it's not even like working. It's like we're just hanging out.
Okay, that's swag. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it. So we had some Hearties questions that we solicited in the Facebook page. And so we have some questions. Kathy Moranto from New Braunfels, Texas wants to know, and there's three questions. So, whatever you want to do, but there is three questions. It says, first of all, wants to know who is the most fun on set, or do you have a favorite scene partner, and or is there someone you just particularly love working with?
Ooh, I definitely love working with everyone, but I'm trying to think. It's a hard question actually to answer because there's so many people that I have fun working with. I think my most fun scene though was probably with Jada. I have lots of fun filming with Jada. I filmed a lot with Jada this season. Definitely the ice cream. That was really fun. That was a really fun scene. And now I've been actually talking so much that I forget what the initial question was. What was it again? Sorry. It was, who do I have the most fun working with on set? Is that right?
Oh, you have, most fun on the set, and favorite scene partner. You talked about Allie, and someone you particularly love working with. That could be cast or crew.
I love working with Peter DeLuise, the director.
I love it.
Yeah, one of the directors. Yeah, I love Peter. He's awesome. He always motivates me to do better, and he's always getting me to do some hilarious stuff. So I love working with Peter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Nice. Okay, so we've got another question from Kathy Dackhill from Wichita, Kansas. And she's wondering, what is your greatest challenge as a young actor?
Definitely balancing like a teenage life with acting, because acting is like my dream, and it's like I'm so blessed to be living that dream. But it is tough sometimes missing out on like friends' birthday parties, or like, sometimes even I'll be on vacation and like I'll have to leave. Like if we're camping, I'll have to leave and go to an audition or go film, which I'm not complaining about. I'm super happy to do auditions and to be especially on set filming. But sometimes it is a little tough to balance the two, but that's really the biggest challenge. Yeah.
Jaiven, I'm not going to cap. You've been on this show for a good minute now.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get any younger, obviously. So how do you think your character Robert will continue to develop as the show goes on? Because if the Hearties get their way, then this show is going to be on while we're boomers.
Yeah. Hopefully that's the case. I think honestly, we explored like Robert wanting to be a Mountie, but I think it'd be cool just to see him develop anywhere in the town. Like he had a lot of jobs this season. And you'll see coming up, he's kind of everywhere in the town. But I think to get him situated, maybe as like right now, I think they mostly have him as the mailman. But I think, yeah, I guess when I'm way older, Mountie sounds good. But I think for now, just as I'm growing as a teenager and like a young adult, I'd say anywhere in the town, just like a set job. It's kind of like Robert's shop, kind of like uh um yeah, I don't know, like photo booth, anything like something like that, or like we already did the newspaper. What I had it, I'm forgetting the word for it. Yeah, no, like a reporter or something. I don't know, something like that. Because I feel like Robert always knows what's going on because he's everywhere in the town,
Right.
Something
Best
like
man
that.
for the job.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Best man for any job. Any job, I'm there.
I love it.
Yeah. Jaiven.
Yeah.
What's a typical day on set like? Like, do you have school on set?
Yeah. So during the school year, from like September to whenever we're done filming, I have online school with like a tutor. So when I'm not filming, I'm doing schoolwork. But actually during the summer, sometimes we film and I don't have any school. So I just hang out with everyone on set, whether it's adults or the kids. I'm always just chilling with whoever I'm filming with at the time. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously it's a period piece. So we step back into the like 1910s. I think we're like 1919 this year. Brenda Lavender Turner of Hewitt, Texas, was curious about that. What have you learned playing a character from that period?
Ooh. I've definitely learned a lot. I've also been on the show for a while, so there's like a lot. But honestly, I learned that back then everything was a lot like the community, I feel like, in the town was a lot different from nowadays, which kind of like it kind of sucks. Not like you don't know your neighbors really anymore. Like you don't really go outside and know everyone's name on the block, where like everyone knows each other in the town. And I feel like that's a cool thing that only really existed back then because there's just like the population has grown and everything, and cities are huge now. But yeah, I think I learned that back then the communities were a lot stronger, I think.
Jaiven, what have you learned from When Calls the Heart as an actor?
I have learned that I've actually learned a lot. So let me think real quick. I've learned a lot from Peter. I've learned a lot from him. I've really learned to with like my dramatic scenes and stuff, I learned a lot. I learned how to play into that a lot more. I actually learned how to learn my lines better. If that makes sense. Like I learned how to like pick up lines faster and like because whether it's like a last second change to the script or we decide to film a different scene instead, you got to be able to like pick up the scenes and get going right away. So yeah, I learned how to pick up new lines quick and learn lines fast. Trying to think, there's so much. You never know what you're walking into. It could be anything. Yeah. So I guess just be ready for anything. I guess I've learned that too, to just always be ready for anything because anything can change. Work under extreme conditions because, whoa, it's either really hot or it's super cold and you're like frozen and you have to film a scene that sometimes we'd film winter in the summer and that was really difficult. So I guess I learned to, I don't know, work through extreme conditions, I guess. I don't know. I've learned so much that it's hard to like think of one. I don't know. I'm having trouble here. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you were so young when you were hired. And so as you are, this year, we noticed that you're like really tall. So just physically you have changed. But when you're kind of learning the craft, what kinds of things in season 9 that you did in your mind better than, all other seasons?
Wait, sorry. Could you repeat that?
Oh, no, I was thinking about when you were, now in season 9, you're
Yeah.
a young man. And so I was curious about what you learned in season 9 that in your craft,
Yeah.
that you didn't do in season 8, 7, something like that.
Oh, that's a good question. I think I learned my my comedic timing a little bit better because I had a lot of funny stuff. So
Love it.
I kind of learned a little bit when to like chime in and when to like add my own little twist to the lines if I want, and like when that's appropriate to do, and like yeah, even just the way I say the line, like what's the word for it? What's the word for it? When you say a joke and the punchline. I kind of learned like how to play the punchline to make it even funnier, and not just to like read the lines, but to really like make the lines like the scene can be funny already on paper, but my acting, I learned to like transform it and make it even more funny. And also I've kind of been learning that like you guys, like the Hearties and like for example the quote, I'm the best man for the job, that
Right.
came out of nowhere. Like that was just, I just said that one day and it just stuck. So
Really?
I noticed that like Robert's kind of been like, packing in a few things that are like his now. So that's pretty cool too. I'm learning to like, make my own, what's the word? Catchphrases and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of learning to like, I'm trying to build Robert's character and make him, something like before he was just Robert, like he was just another kid. But I feel like now, especially with him graduating and being everywhere in the town, he's really becoming like his own character. And we're seeing more and more of that story, like Robert's story kind of building and flowering out. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. That's
Yeah.
great.
Jaiven, speaking about funny moments, one of my favorite funny moments with you was in the season 8, I think. Elizabeth was talking to somebody and then you just come flying across on the horse.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like one of the most fun scenes I've ever filmed. Like I was riding the horse and it was crazy. Like, and my stunt double looked just like me. It was crazy. Yeah, that whole process was so cool. And that was a hilarious scene. It came out so good. That was a really fun scene. That was one of my favorite scenes of all time, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Jaiven, I play soccer. I was wondering, do you play any sports too?
Yeah, actually, I play football for my high school. Yeah, I've been playing since grade 8 and I'm grade 11 now. So yeah, I've been playing for a while.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So, among all of Cade's talents, he is a master of design of socks.
Yes.
And so do you know, did you get a pair?
I didn't, which sucks because I heard that Cade does socks and I was like, that's so sick. Cause I don't know, is it weird that I like love socks? Ever since I was a little kid, I've bought like designed like socks with all crazy designs on them. Like I love socks. Yeah. So that's too bad that I didn't get any. I'd love to get some socks.
Hey, Jaiven, I'll hit you up with some. I got you.
That sounds good.
I got you.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, all the socks talk has put us on a good footing for season 9, and we've got record ratings so far, which is amazing. And a huge part of that is just because of the talent of all the cast and crew. And we are super excited that you were able to hang out with us today, Jaiven. We appreciate it a ton. And thanks for all the fun that you're bringing to the screen. We love Robert and his character. It's great.
Thank you guys. I love all of you guys too. I love the fans. We could honestly not do it without you guys. The fans for When Calls the Heart is like, they're insane. Like the support that we get is unmatchable. Like I don't think any show has the support that this show gives. It's amazing. This fan base is awesome. I love everyone. And yeah, this is awesome. Thank you guys for having me. It was awesome. This is really fun.
Thank you so much, Jaiven. Hearties, don't forget to tune in on Sunday at the Hallmark channel. And then, Cade, where can we find you in Twitter? Because I'm telling you, Cade is the man, because so many gifts, just so hilarious. So where's your Twitter handle?
My Twitter tag is at Cade Dortch. It's pretty simple, just my name. But other than that, thank y'all so much for having me.
Sure.
It's been an
of
honor.
course. Oh, I love it. Well, hopefully we'll have another opportunity to have you for a guest host. And so when going to Sunday, go to the Twitter world and hashtag Hearties and help us trend, because we like to do that. That's what we do. So that's Heart to Heart for now, and see you later.